Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the New York Mets. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Philadelphia Phillies have taken the first two games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here, towing the slab in today's game, David Peterson.
Perhaps one of his best outings of the year last time out. Worked deep into the ball game, only gave up 3 hits. Today, he's going to try to do the exact same thing.
Here's Trey Turner. And the pitch. In for a strike, and away we go this afternoon. That one ripped. LoCastro flashes the leather on the running catch. And time now for the Phillies lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Alec Bohm.
Well, he's one of the best on-base guys in the league right now. He just has that knack for working a lot of deep counts, and pitchers don't seem to want to challenge him too often either. Top 5 in on-base percentage in the National League.
And now it's Alec Bohm. 2 for 8 in the series so far. And there's the strike. Good eye right there. Line drive and a base hit, so they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Here's Bryce Harper. 3 for 7 in the series so far. That's through there for a strike. Here comes a pitch. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Boom. At first, 1 gone. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Marte moves under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. 4th on the National League home run leaderboard. That one's in there, 0-1. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. 1 left for Philadelphia. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. And on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Aaron Nola, singing he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
And he lays down a bunt. And foul ball. When Nola was in college at LSU, he got a chance to play with his brother, Austin, who was the team's shortstop. And as well, his roommate was Alex Bregman. That one misses, and the count 1-2. And there's a ball.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
On the ground. Marte retired. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Pete Alonso.
And Boog, he's their team leader in home runs, so you know the pitchers on that other side, man, they took a lot of time preparing for him in that pregame meeting. You know, he's got a lot of pop, and it's real pop. It's not fluky at all. He can absolutely change the outlook of a game very quickly, so watch out when he steps in.
One down, base is empty.
Ball 1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. And now here's Jeff McNeil. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Nola's a guy who registers a lot of strikeouts. In fact, he's had 220 or more strikeouts in 3 different seasons. Base knock right field.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. It didn't exactly connect with this one as he met it out front, but he still put a decent enough swing on it to get it into the outfield. You know, and if you finish the swing and just extend your follow through, you're going to run into knocks just like that.
Here's the 0-2.
Ball.
And now 2-2.
And one thing about Nola, Boog, just outstanding command, really sets up that breaking ball to expand the zone to get hitters for that swing and miss.
You think about it, in 2022, He walked 29 guys in 205 innings. That's pretty incredible. That one gets down for a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Francisco Lindor can't hold up, and that's a strike. First and second, 2 down. Laced into left. That's a base hit. Coming home. The throw home. And in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there.
Comes through with the RBI.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And the batter now, Brett Beatty. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Next offering is in for a strike. Pitch misses. 1-2 to count.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
This one popped up. Turner should have it. He's there. He's got it. And the inning is over. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Queens, Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Nick Castellanos.
Peterson back to work. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Looks like he went up there guessing on the first pitch and was going to sell out to it. Didn't make any contact though.
In the air, out towards left center. And Castellanos is out. And there's 1 down. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 0 for 6 in the series so far.
Kyle Schwarber.
What a year 2022 was for Kyle Schwarber. He won the Silver Slugger, led the National League with 46 home runs. The only guy in the majors that hit more home runs than him singing was Aaron Judge. And now the count is even.
Yeah, and that mechanics adjustment that he made in 2021 with the Nationals, as we saw it start to pay off then, really took flight in 2022 with the Phillies. And every time he swung the bat, it seemed like there was going to be good contact in the strike zone. One of those bats that just seems like it's in the zone for a long time.
1 down, Phillies down a run.
Ball.
Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
And now it is JT Realmuto, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. There's a swing and a drive. LoCastro going back on this one. Back some more. And out of here. So he leaves the yard to left. And this game is tied. It's 1-1.
With the low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here's the second baseman. Bryson Stott had the day off yesterday. Foul ball. And the pitch. And strike 2. Ball one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tied up here in the early going. Base knock center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
Here's Christian Pache. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And that's in for a strike. Here's a 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch. Runner goes again. There's a ball. Throw to second. He's safe. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Full count.
Runner at second, 2 down. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Mark Canha.
Mark Canha.
The right-hander back to work. And the pitch is outside, ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
That's in there, and the count even 1-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And the righty deals. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Just missed.
It's a good take.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these guys are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
The wind of the pitch. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Next offering is in for a strike. Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly.
Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let.
That one is absolutely belted. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Starling Marte up to hit. And it's fouled away. Strike two.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
The 1-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Mets leave one. Score remains tied 1-1. New inning getting started. Trey Turner now.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
And a pitch. Saying he's not just one of the fastest guys in the game, but also Trey Turner. How about those slides? Pretty cool looking.
Yeah, a natural slip and slide out there on the field. And one thing that speaks to me is that he doesn't decelerate a whole lot when he's in top speed going into that slide, because he goes through the bag and can end up on his feet all in one motion.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. First pitch just misses. Bohm in his third season, a career batting average over 300, and he's been on a fantastic run at the plate, hitting over 450 in his last 10 games. Marte makes the grab for the second out. Here's Harper now. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch, and he just misses. Harper getting the start in right. Hitting third in the lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Towards first. Stops it on a slide to first. And very nicely done for the out. Back here at the ballpark, now batting Tim LoCastro. Nola back to work. There's a strike.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And now it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Pete Alonso. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. And fouled off. Alonso, a former rookie of the year, 28 years old. And he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Next offering is in for a strike. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. Still tied 1-1. As we go to the top of the 4th, and the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. And a pitch. Hoskins pushes it foul.
You know, these Phils, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits, so they might want to be a little more selective up there.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck back there. That one is gone. His 19th home run of the year, and they jump out front. It's 2-1.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the corner. Strike one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Ripped on a line. Makes the catch for the out.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. And takes low for ball one. Chris, when you think of Kyle Schwarber, how about the impact in the playoffs? He's hit some iconic home runs. The one on top of the Wrigley Field scoreboard in the division series against the well struck right field. That one is gone. Kyle Schwarber goes deep, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-1.
Good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Swings through that one for strike one. Kicks and deals.
Ball.
Bounced up the middle. Gets it to first. And Realmuto is out. This is Bryson Stott.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
First offering, and it just misses. And that's ripped into left. Base hit.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now Christian Pache. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Now back the shortstop.
Trey Turner with a chance now. Line drive, base hit. Stop around third. He'll score, and they're up by 3.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Line drive and base hit. Pache headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and they lead by 4.
Well done. Drives in the run. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now here is Harper. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2.
Ball.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. The pitch. This one in the air right field. Marte moves under it. Brings it in for the third out. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 5-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Citi Field, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Francisco Lindor. And a good eye there. Francisco Lindor, a guy who's won multiple Gold Gloves and a Platinum Glove, multiple All-Star appearances. Mr. Smile, what do you think of when you contemplate the player Francisco Lindor?
Just a special talent, both sides of the ball, both sides of the plate, equally a force. And one thing about Francisco Lindor, you talk about that smile, he's also got some good sense. If I'm a catcher, love it when he comes to the plate because he's got all kinds of different colognes that he wears and sometimes mixes them.
And now Brett Beatty. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
The 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Off the mark there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now this is in the air down the line. Castellanos gets under it. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Mark Canha. Up the middle. Stott over to first in time. That's out number 3. Let's go down quickly. They're down 5-1. New pitcher now, Carlos Carrasco. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Number 59. Carlos.
And he deals. Hoskins, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Right-handed reliever. And that one is lifted in the air. Marte going after it. Racing, makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies.
Castellanos.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Brings it in, and there's 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Action in the Mets bullpen. John Curtis preparing to come on if needed. And that one hammered way back there. And that one is going to go. Kyle Schwarber with a rocket. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 6-1.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way. They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
So 2 down. JT Realmuto steps in. He's already homered here in this one. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. And that one wrapped foul. The pitch. Now a screamer into the outfield. Dives. What a play.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder. You lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the boys fired up in the dugout.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now at the plate, Eduardo Escobar. The pitch. And he takes a strike.
Well, these Mets, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Got it by him for the K.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Marte lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time.
No strike.
Fouled off down the right side. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Castellanos ranging back. Caught just shy of the wall. Down in order go the Mets. The lead remains 5. Top 6. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. And a pitch. Out towards left center. Canna settles under this one. And he makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1. And now for the Phillies, Christian Pache. Carrasco, in his 13th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. The 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Next offering way off the plate.
Clearly he didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
This to third. Baden sends it to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
On a line, base hit.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Turner runs. Swing and a pop-up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that will end the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. 2, 3, 4 due up. And welcome back. Well, we go bottom 6. And stepping in for New York, Tim Locastro. The pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. Here comes the 0-1. And a foul ball. 0-2 now. Stays alive. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 1. And downstairs.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Struck him out looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
That one fouled off. McNeil goes 6'1", 195 pounds, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's the 0-2. Good eye right there.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Swing and a slow roller. Takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Alonso stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Swing and a tapper, and he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets. They trail it. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the right fielder, Bryce Harper. Carrasco back to work. He swings and fouls one off. That one ripped. And it's gone. He circles the bases. His 23rd of the year. It's 7-1.
And with the 6-run lead, there are fans that are starting to head to the exits.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to have been foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
John Curtis gets the call from the pen. He's into the game with the bases empty. At the plate, Rhys Hoskins in there for strike 1. That one hammered center field. Back there. And gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 8-1. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Now the left fielder, Nick Castellanos.
That's foul.
And here it comes. On the ground to third. Can't field it cleanly, but the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out. So digging in, Kyle Schwarber.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Well, this guy on the mound understands that this batter's trying to take him deep. I think the key here is change speeds. Keep him off balance.
Left-hand hitter waits. Set down on strikes. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. Didn't agree with the call at the plate right there.
Now, but again, a game like this, that's just too close to take. It's a blowout game. Guys have been out here for a while. Umpire's saying, hey, let's go. Cut it loose. Swing the bat.
Next to hit, JT Realmuto. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Wow. Good luck catching up to that one.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And the right-hander deals. That one off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Next pitch is popped up. And Realmuto is out. And that'll do it. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 8-1. Major League Baseball is on the show. Set for the last half of the 7th. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Gregory Soto. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
Number 30, Gregory Soto.
The wind and the pitch. Bounce to the left side. Turner with the throw to first. Lindor retired. So up next for New York, Brett Beatty. That's a strike. 0-1. Soto, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a four-seamer, a slider, and he works in a changeup.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
And that one almost got him.
1-2.
Next pitch just misses, and it's 2-2. On the ground, right side. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And he beats it. He's safe.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Canna stands in now and watches strike 1. That one missed. Baden, the runner at second with one away. Next offering is in for a strike. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And now the lefty knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Runner leads away at second. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One out and a runner at second. That's to third. Boom. Throws on to first. And now 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated
Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to hit.
Escobar.
Ball 1, no strikes.
1 ball, no strike.
A little bit low.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And that is cut on and missed. It's 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2. Ground ball right side. Hoskins. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Mets strand 1. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Back here in Queens, we're at the top of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. And the right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires.
1-1.
Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard and digging in for Philadelphia, Christian Pache. Called strike right there.
No ball. 1 strike.
Nobody out. Runner at first. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. Right-hander kick steals, and a count 1-2. Righty delivers, and the 1-2 misses to even the count. And the pitch. And that's too high. Runner at first with no outs here. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Turner in the box now. No balls and a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Ball outside. Throw safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out. Row cut off, now to the plate.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Save. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Runner on the go again. That's out to center field. It gets down, base hit, and in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there. David Robertson into the game.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for the stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Harper in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swings and misses. Strike 1. Swing and a miss.
One thing on his mind right there with that swing. He's trying to go deep.
Left-hand batter waits. Misses. Now 2-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Boom. Over at first with one away. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's the second out. Man at first, Rhys Hoskins now at the plate. Fought off foul. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Sam Coonrod, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. The 0-2. And that misses off the outside edge. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Canna makes the grab, and that ends the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Tomas Nido at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing right there. As a pitcher, got to be hunting for that strikeout. Keep him off balance. Send him back to the dugout.
Got him. 1 out.
It used to be when you see a 98-mile-per-hour fastball flash up there on the radar gun, you just automatically assumed it was a four-seamer. But that guy's got one of the better ones in the sport. Now we're seeing 90s with nasty, crazy sink, run involved as well. Right there, not only was he contending with the velocity of the pitch, but he swung right over the top of it because of all the movement on it as well.
Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. He was late.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles, but you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate. Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock.
And that's a strikeout looking. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. And the pitching change here, Edwin Diaz.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Here's the left fielder, Nick Castellanos. Here comes a pitch. And there's the strike. Diaz, 29 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. In the air, left field. He's got it. 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Schwarber in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
On the ground. Oh, what a stop. Over to first. And they get the out.
Oh, that is such a tough play, but these guys make it look easy. They slow the game down. That diving stop right there, it's only part of the equation. Then you got to collect yourself, get up, make a good throw, and you got to get it there in time. That's the toughest part, especially when it's got to be on the money.
And it falls. Throws to second, and that's a double.
You got to get on your horse and get to that thing and get it back in, because he's going to come barrel around first. He's going to put pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, he's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. And first offering is fouled off. There's the strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Jeff McNeil stands in.
The second baseman.
Bailey Falter gets handed the rock out of the pen.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Number 70, Bailey Falter.
The wind of the pitch. And that's in for a strike. Falter measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a 2-seam fastball, a 4-seamer, a curve, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Kicks and fires. Out towards right center field. Harper makes the play. 1 up, 1 down. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. There's a strike. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it one-hops the wall.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. He obviously put a very nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap, but I'm pretty surprised he only ended up on first right there. And it's kind of hard to say if there was some hesitation or if they just decided to play it safe.
On the ground, could be 2. Over to stop for 1. The double play ends it right here.
Well, this is a nice sweep. Good way to finish this series. You're heading to another city for another one. Got to maintain the same focus. Whatever you were doing in this city, make sure you're doing the same thing in the next one. Eat the same thing, sleep the same way, get to the ballpark at the same time.
10-1 the final score. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 10 runs, 17 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Mets, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, the Philadelphia Phillies brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 10-1. Nabil Krismat grabbed his second win of the year, leading the Padres past the Marlins 4-1. The Diamondbacks smacked 15 team hits as they bested the visiting Rockies 12-2. Corbin Burns got his third win this season, helping lead the Brewers to a victory over Toronto 3-1. The Red Sox launched 3 home runs as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 7-2. Pablo Lopez got the win number 7 thus far as the Twins downed the Guardians 2-1. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 4-1. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.